How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome back to PC Building Simulator on my live stream. I said I was going to do this. In fairness, I was going to do this. And the reason why is because, number one, this game is free. It's still free. It's free until the 14th of October. Number two, I'm going to be completely honest. Why wouldn't I play it? I'm feeling better than I was last night. I'm doing all good right now. And it's like my last day of live streaming before like my sort of recording week starts kicking back in. And then I start actually making more videos. So back into this ancient but amazing sort of like simulation game. It's alright. Right, so next it's Bradley Knights, first in the comments, first for the fist bump. How you doing there, mate? Thank you very much for kicking in. Okay, so this is where we left off last night. These were the last missions we had to do, and this is literally how we have to start, so it's all good. So, this is Madge at hrhroyals.org. Your previous work on building a computer by royal appointment were most satisfactory. One has an obligation to experiment with this PC gaming, and it seems there are certainly a great many games which can be downloaded to be played. However, just started to enjoy the likes of Feudal Fantasy and Wrestle Mad, whichever number that is. One of the most upset this morning to find the corgis had mangled several components and chewed through a number of important looking cables. Don't let your dogs eat PCs. That's pretty substantial. That's pretty like normal, right? These are things, but it would be most appreciated if could conduct the necessary repair parts haste so none can return to one's gaming. Is there as much to do in this game as Not really, no. But there's lots and lots of computers and lots of parts. So depending on like which mission comes through and build and so on and so forth. So yeah, it varies from person to person. P.S. The paperwork for your royal warrant will be submitted as soon as possible after repairs have been conducted. Cool. So I need to diagnose and fix this machine to get it down to 3,500. And she's given me $860 budget. Just have a look through what she has now. The RAM's good enough. That's 32 gig of RAM. So if they've just chewed through wires, we're looking at mainly all the bits and pieces that connect up. So we'll take that. That's all good. Oh, and I'm all burpy now. Jay Chowdhury. Hi. I'm very sorry to say that I've had yet another unfortunate incident. Oof. Again. Despite keeping my daughter away from the computer, one of my son's friends balanced a can of fizzy drink on top of the case, which of course was then spilled. A great deal of cola leaked inside the computer, and a slap round the face was issued. We'll all be anxious in the repairs as soon as possible. I have to be speaking to my son's teacher to discover that he has not handed in homework. Oh, we got to do another full 400. Hey, Charlie, what's up, dude? No problem if you can't stay, man. If you're busy, you're busy. I think you're still doing your trucks, aren't you? So that's probably right. I reckon with $400 budget, we're probably looking at a power supply, maybe the RAM as well, probably the chipset more than anything. The i7, I think this is 600, 400, so we'll take that. And Gus, back again. We only repaired his PC like a couple of like in-game days ago. Hey again, saw some previous on the new Distinct Call. You should avoid it. I already cancelled my pre-order. That's right. Anyways, the real GOTY preview trailer looks amazing. Just not sure will my rig be able to run it. So could you sort me out a new build? Benchmark of 7,500 should be about right, Gus. Oh, hey, remember the legal case with the stolen goods and the fruit. So this guy wants a brand new one. Got rid of the Cherokee. Oh yeah, that's because you ripped the shocks off of it. But in fairness, you know, it served its purpose. It did very, very well. And that video is pretty cool as well. When you just saw like half a truck just pull itself away from each other. It was like, ah, that's a bit of a shame. Don't forget, if you are liking the channel or anything that I do over here. Anyway, she's giving me the right something. Let me know. So he's giving me 2,200 to do a PC of 7,500. Okay, so absolutely. So we need to do is Dim Spirits 4. So I need to make... That game doth not exist on here. So I'm going to assume I just have to make a PC for $2,500. Okay, not a problem. So most powerful PC we can build for 2.5 smackaroonies. We could probably do alright with this. So, because I use AMD myself, in all honesty, I think we'll go with right. Boo doo doo doo. Thank you very much for subscribing, Fernando Azar. Kaboom! If you're watching, if you're not, you probably found one of my videos. But thank you very much. All the same, it's most appreciated. So I reckon this is gonna have to be a, and we can do a Ryzen 5 build pretty cheap and be really good. And even this Ryzen 3 does exactly the same as this. Apart from that's got 6 cores. I think we'll stick to the chip being a Ryzen 5, so the 2600X would be completely fine. $300 in for a penny, in for a pound. So now we want a GPU that can run it out as well. And this is like mid-range. So mid. We should be alright with this. This is like a go-to. Actually, I think, do we still have ours kicking about? I'm wondering if I still got those graphics cards I had. No, I didn't. I sold them. Great, cool. So these are like my go-to graphics cards if you're looking for mid-range. All good. Right, now we just need a motherboard. So AMA 4. AM4. And we want a good mid-range motherboard. Half decent to be nice. 375, that sounds about right. So now we need a cooler. Cool whip. Fractal Designs. We don't want to spend too much on a cooler, but we want it to be like good enough, you know? I still think like $100 is just way too much for a cooler, but that's just me. See the Regent, well, this one's good enough. Airflow 90, this one's better than this, and it's the same price, so we'll take that one. It's all good. Motherboard's done. Memory, we don't want to spend 450 quid on memory, so a data always do like bloody good stuff. Yeah, this one, look, 8 gig, 3200, 120 bucks. Not too shabby if you ask me. Corsair, 120 baht, 120 doll hairs. These are the same. Here you go. So this one's even better, right? G-Skill Sniper X, 8 gig, 3400 megahertz, $116. Add one of those in. Actually, would you? Nah, screw it. We'll add 2 in. It's all good. I'm not paying for it. He is. He's just paying me to do this. Right. A data again, 100 bucks. Power supplies. You don't need to spend a lot of money on a good power supply. As long as it's got the word like gold plus next to it, you're all right. And I mean, in this game, like $100 gets you a decent power supply, and it probably won't blow up. And I say the word probably because I'm sort of hoping it doesn't. Anyways, I think we'll take the 750 for 110. Cables are good. I've got all these cables to buy, man. 400 doll hairs a cable. Right, case. Mid-range case. This company is set. That's a full tower. We don't need a full tower. We just need a little mid tower. All good. Case fans. I like these, the FSP ones. Rick Sanchez, Colton Fraser. How you doing, dude? Right, we'll check this in for same day delivery. Get that ordered in, accept that order, and Gus has a new PC. Right, out and bonk. Okay, this thing's already got fans in it, so that helps. That means the fans I've got I can just use as spare income now, because I don't need to attach fans to it. It's all here. It's all good. Here we go then. You like it when a plan comes together. Yeah, yesterday it was getting to a point that because I had a headache for like half the day yesterday, and it just kept blitzing in last night. So I'm a little bit like out of sorts at the moment, because the painkillers I take are quite strong, and I'm a little bit like fluffy headed at the moment. So what better way to take it easy than to play a game that makes me think? It's all good. It's like, yeah, it's fine, you're supposed to be recovering, buddy, I'm not. There we go. Good, I got 2 more assignments for school, but also got work today. You'll be alright, mate. Joys of life. I'm not sure if this cooler I've got is going to fit on there now, because I bought a very specific cooler. Ah, penis. Right, we've got to take this off. So fair enough, man. I'm still going to be kicking about. I ain't going anywhere else. Not for a while, at least. I mean, it's only 6:45. I've got a good couple of hours in me now, and then I'll probably come off at about sort of 10ish tonight. I know I said that last night, but things are like, I need to get this finished. But I think if I come off by 10 tonight, then I can chill, basically. Probably sit back, watch a bit of Seinfeld. Because I'm sort of watching it because, number one, I enjoy it, and number two, I'm actually doing sort of like YouTube-y research, which I think is pretty cool. Because one person I watch, like, when it comes to like doing YouTube properly, is like, his name's Daryl Eves. Always refers to, like, he always refers to Seinfeld in a very sort of like high manner. It's like things that he sort of like sees as a good way of making content. It's like, okay, cool, I'll watch it. And I genuinely enjoy it anyway. I used to when it was first on. But like in my older years, where I am now, it's like I'm enjoying it, and at the same time I'm learning from it as well. Like the way that he scripts the episodes to make them flow, and it's like, actually this works for me because I can sort of wave this into the way that I do stuff on here as well. Like, it's already given me a load of ideas to do stuff on CMS, and when it comes to doing other games, if I want to add a storyline to it, sort of thing. So it's almost like script writing in my brain, which is needed. It's a good way of adding like structure, but it's ideal because what happens with his show is that like each scenario is only a specific amount of time, right? It's not carry on or anything else. I'm thinking that sort of structure might go well with what I do as well. So I'm just sort of playing with ideas at the moment. Ryan Paul, hey fam, been loving the game on and off for months now. I wish they would give us a Switch user and the esports DLC. Well, I don't think you will, but it's not a bad idea. I think this whole game, I think the reason why it's called PC Building Simulator is because it's mainly focused around PCs. Yeah, I know it's kind of like saying the obvious, but I think that's how it works. Why does it I don't want it to instantly plug in. I've got to put the thing back on it, mate. Seriously? That goes on, that goes on. This goes on, this goes on. There we go. That's not too shabby if you ask me. Right, let's stick the USB in and let's flick it on. And there we go. Oh yeah, it might help if I just put all the cables back in as well. I mean, that would really, really help. Right, what colour cable should we go for? Let's go with red. Red on black always looks good. Or neon green and black, right? Red on black and neon green on black. Two colour codes always work together. Always. Without fail. Not sure what that had to do. So that's one bit of wiring I don't understand. Why? This, unless it was, is that attached to something else? I don't think it is. So that wire I just plugged in here goes into here, but it's not plugged into anything else. Mate, and if you're sitting there just going, "Oh, I won't worry," because that congratulations, mate. Like if you're already hitting like A's and B's in subjects, like kudos to you, dude. Do it. Oh, that's a lovely pink. That reminds me of my fans on top, the white ones. I don't get it. Of course, it's focused around PC. I don't. No boot device. It's there. I'm going to get copyrighted for this one. It's there. So last time this song got played on this stream, it came up and it was like, "You've used Star Wars." It's like, no, I didn't. It's like, it's this one song. The boot device is in. What do you mean there is no boot device? Oh, I know why. Oh my god, I'm a stupid person. I really am. I'm actually a complete dullard. Oh my god. Because I'm not using a physical solid state drive in this, I'm using an M2. Yeah, there we go. See? Stupid person. Do 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 do. Yeah, I know. That should work now. And she's quick as well. That's always good. Right, so what we'll do is whilst I'm gonna mark it anyway because it needs to be tested first, obviously. Enjoy this one because this is the only reason why I have to keep cutting music out of my stream, is that song. Right, let that run. We need front panel. You'll be alright, man. But yeah, just like I said, like I do get like young people come up to me and just say like, "Is YouTube worth it?" I say, "Well, sort of." And then like, "Is it worth dropping school?" It's like, "No, don't drop school for this. Don't ever do it." Like, if YouTube was to close tomorrow, young people, you guys have to like do something afterwards. Like, for me, I go back to just sitting on my ass, being a full-time carer and playing games, which is pretty much what I do now. I just do it on YouTube. That's why I always say stay in school, because if you want to be like me, yeah, not a problem, dude. Oh, you have to do mowing. Yeah, so do I, but my grass is too wet. I can't do any mowing because it rained. And electric mowers don't like wet grass, especially when it's like a foot and a half thick, which sucks. It's steadily at 32 FPS. I suppose I could... Oh no, it's not strong enough. Needs a bigger graphics card. I think the standard for these PCs now has to be a 2070. The rest of the PC is fast, it's just the graphics card. How much we got? 883. Same, man. I suppose it's one I could do one of those like live streams of how to start this game and start a new game and just go through it from there, I suppose. But I'd be answering so many questions that the live stream would be like 3 hours long. What's going on, Magic Flying Potato? Welcome, dude. But yeah, I think, yeah, I suppose if the game wasn't 3 years old, I'd probably make videos about this. I'd be like, yeah, this is how you do this, 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 and this, and go from there. But I think for me, the game's too old. I mean, I still get views from CMS 2018, but everyone's moving to 2021 now. I know it's not the same because this game's is still going on its original. Seriously, I've got to do something about this. It's playing bloody Mario now. Okay, where's the hip hop stuff? We're into hip hop now. Stream Beats has forced me into the hip hop playlist. So enjoy a bit of boom, boom, boom. Yeah, man. See, the thing is and I'll be honest, you don't have to rehash content. Like, if you've made a guide for a game that sort of like circulates every couple of years, like this one, for instance, all you have to do is just change the thumbnail and change your title, and you'll be like, done. I can't remember. Do we have 862 or 882? 883. It's not bad. We'll buy that one then. Buy. Same day delivery. Boom shake. Yeah, I know we're minus a shed ton, but we'll be alright. When this is finished, we'll be ready. Graphics card. Boom. 2070. Oh, Jesus, this thing's big. There we go. Oh, yeah. The beast has returned. That is a monster. That is an absolute monster. It might help if I put the cables back in as well. At least it's not as bad as last night. Why isn't this working? You've got to put the power supply in. Oh yeah, good point. Why isn't this working? You haven't plugged it in. Yeah, alright, cool. Right, this should blitz in here. Poof. It should be good enough. It's very flashy though, isn't it? It's like being stuck in a trance, just... Oh cool, we're up to 50. Yeah, we're in the 50s now, so this is almost twice as good as we had it with the 1070. All grand. Just gonna look at my whiteboard for a bit. That's what I don't like about speed testing. Just Takes too long, Captain. Just takes too long. Do. Usually the same old stuff people are speaking about, but anyway, they're likely to forget the thermal paste. Yep, basically. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You have to come up with your own little like system and strategy on like how you're going to remember to do things all the time. And I mean, so I get it. Sometimes you just forget. That's just blatantly. I mean, I forgot to plug the graphics card in twice in a row, which is just retarded. But you know, it does happen. You just forget to do things. But if you've got yourself like a little pattern all the way through while you're playing the game, you'll never really forget to do anything. But that's just it. Yeah, it's just getting around to doing that thing every single time. Collect on that. We need the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. Right. So that's in transit. That one's in transit. That one is done. We'll check eBay quick. So what's our computer up to? Nothing. I'm pretty sure we fixed it. So I'm not happy about that. PC with Intel Core 9. Not bad. Shame it's got a tacky graphics card in it though. But I mean, I would literally take that out and we put the 1070 in there and then just flog it off again, I suppose. It's not a bad racket. That's a 300 watt power supply for $7. I always have the same info running on the benchmark because they detailed on screen. Yeah, that's not bad. For $7 I can get myself a 300 watt power supply. For $47 I can get a why you can get half these one for like 50 in here. PC with a Ryzen 7 8 core. Jeebus, that's a monster of a machine. $3.5 grand. Eesh. I know I left my lights on. I left them on. I'm sorry, Talisa, if you're watching. I left the lights on. Right, so we've got to do 2 diagnoses. Diagnosis murder. Now that looks like something I've put together. It's clean. Actually, I think this is one of mine. It looks like one of mine. You know, crappy RAM, crappy everything. It's alright. PC diagnosis, but I think this is the one whose kids just spilt a load of stuff all over it. Sucks. Chowdhury. Yeah, fizzy drink. So fizzy drink was on top, straight through the whole lot. Let's take this apart. Should we just see if it boots up first? If it boots up, it's good. If it doesn't boot up, then it's power supply and motherboard. I think the power supply is gone. Right. We're all good. Right. Let's drag this out. If we can get the power supply out first. And then it's probably broken. But it takes away that next piece, so we have to guess. I've just started replacing everything in the orders and the new parts. Even replacing a working part for the budget. Yeah, that's fair. Right, power supply. Power supply is good, so it's motherboard or thingy. RAM. We'll just take it all apart. If nothing else is broken, we're going to take all the main components out, but if nothing else is broken, it's literally the motherboard. So that's why I break them down the way I do. Take out the main components. It doesn't take long, and if you can find that one piece, that's the bit you got to replace. If you can't find the bits you haven't got to replace, it's the motherboard. Graphics card still works. What about the processor? Processor is broken. There we go. i7-6700X. Oh, 6700. Processor 6700. Shall we need one of those? There we go. Next, right. What we'll do is we'll grab the Queen's machine as well. Quite literally the Queen's machine, because one has a beast of a computer, and we'll plug this one in, and that's not working. So it's the graphics card. Has to be the graphics card, because the graphics card not pulling up any screen, and it powers up. Graphics card is broken. There we go. And you can do it. Yeah. Zotac 1080 Mini. There we go. So graphics cards. One of those. Pretty sure there's nothing else wrong with this computer. Pretty sure there's nothing else wrong with this computer as well. Saying that. What was her budget? 860. So hopefully it's just the graphics card then. But we'll buy these now. We'll stick these on, and hopefully we've got it right. Hopefully, worst comes to worst, it goes. The computer says no. Right, cables. That fan unit ain't working. So it boots now, but that doesn't work. This is why it said 860, because we have to replace the AIO as well. Awesome. That's what we don't like to see. Just check this. Just make sure this is actually working. Processor's good, that's fine, I can deal with that. Stick a bit of thermal paste on it and it's grand. Let's just check the RAM quickly as well. RAM works. It's all good. On switch when you leave the game and reload the same. I've never used the notepad. In English, I have to get an F in at 50%. Oh, fair enough. Dude, you're killing it at school. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm looking for. Just can't see it. $240. That's what I'm looking for. Damn it. I've got to buy it again. I'll put it in for 3 to 5 working days, which means it'll be here at some point. I need this out. That's the problem. Well, at least I got my first bit for my my new build. You've got to be joking me. So it's not working. Right, time to strip the whole machine down. This is a mystery one because it's like I'm just replacing 2 broken parts that basically amount to how much it's going to be spending. If that is, it's not. They're going to say it's the motherboard, isn't it? Oh, the motherboard's broken. Because I keep spending money on stupid things. But also, I cheated. So basically what I did was I used a mod to level up this high so I can get all the upgraded parts. That's basically it. Let's put it this way, I'm not naturally level 34. It's just I was bored with messing around with like 960s. I wanted all the stuff that had just come out, and it's like, yeah, you know what, we'll just cheat it, it's fine. So the motherboard works. So what's wrong with this computer then? I don't think it does it have a... Yeah, I mean, if I started again, I'd start again, like from the beginning. But because when the updates came through, it was like, hey, we've just updated this, we've just updated that. It's like, for a new person, if you're coming to this game and you're not that top level, you've got a long time to go until you get to like the big stuff, you know. So yeah, in all honesty, where I'm at the moment is about average for what I'm doing. Not making much sense, this. Storage is fine as well. This is going to be one of those like, hey, what the hell is wrong with this? Really is. Yeah, so I mean, for me, it's not always in budget because I can't always afford it. But I think it is just, wow, am I putting this on here? You know what, I mean, that might work. No, we need to put... So this is the one that they wanted me to put into this. Yeah, I did. I tried it for... I think I did a live stream of it when it first came out. And, I mean, I played it. It was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. Actually, no, I think I did a video for it, saying it. I think I did a video and I was like, hey, actually, this is pretty cool. You know, you got your limitation, you got this, you got that, you've got all the colours, and it gives you a lot to do between sort of like each event. But then again, like other games came out, and I was just sitting there going, well, you know, I could try this and I could do this, I suppose. But I just never, I would say that I just never got really into playing it. I mean, I own it and it's good. That might be the reason why that didn't work. But yeah, I think I just got to a point where I wasn't playing that, I was playing other things. And every time something new comes out, I was like, oh no, I must go. Oh, it's probably because like Hydroneer's out. And Hydroneer, I was just ripping through content. In all honesty, a lot of the reason why I didn't do a lot last year was because of Hydroneer. There we go. It's pretty. A lot of Hydroneer was my problem last year. And in CMS, I'm actually going to slow down on. So, I'm only looking at doing 6 to 8 episodes of CMS because I'm trying something different. I don't want to push myself into 3 videos a week and just the same game. So I'm thinking like Mondays and Fridays for CMS and then Wednesday for something else. Maybe just a demo or something. I've got one to play. I actually want to because it's more like the old 80s arcade style stuff, which I enjoy doing. But it is a sim game, so I can showcase that on a Wednesday. And then Mondays and Fridays, I think that should be my normal car mechanic simulator stuff. And it just leaves me that if I can get all those edited in the next sort of like week, then it just means I can slow down a little bit and I can be like, right, I can plan things out, ready to go into like something else. And it's getting near Christmas as well. It's like, well, we got a couple of 8-9 weeks left. Is it 8 weeks or 8-9 weeks? Ugh. And then a lot of my money goes towards trying to get you simulators are killing it. Oh no, that's not high enough. Simulators are killing it in the last 5 to 10 years or so. I'm seeing them start to trickle down to console. But yeah, it's mainly, I don't know, it's just weird that, you know, people want to play people's jobs. And I do find it weird, but I've played a lot of them. You know, I mean, the only one I haven't really touched is Junkyard Simulator. And I was sort of glad I didn't buy it straight away because I was watching Diesel play it today, and man, it's broken, isn't it? I mean, there's a few things wrong with that game, so I'm sort of glad I'm not in that one at the moment. Dyson Sphere just did an update. Oh yes, Dennis, congratulations! You have just chosen what I'm going to be live streaming next week. Yeah, no, I haven't played Dyson Sphere for a little while, so I think I might just I might start it again. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but actually I don't mind starting that game. I really don't. I mean, I think for me it's when you get into like the later stuff and it's just like, yeah, well, you know, I'm just making like 500 million machines. I like starting games. You know, I like just sort of like showing people how to start, get people through this and that and the other, and then going from there. But yeah, I think Dyson Sphere might be something I actually do. I don't know about videos, but live streams are alright. Videos for me with something like that is, I don't know. I mean, how can I describe it? It's like, I would say it's like when you get into the later stuff, there's not really anything to show anyone anymore. They know what they're doing by that point. And I think I prefer playing stuff from the beginning, because if somebody asks a question, like a lot of people when they're first starting out, they're always looking for an answer from somebody. And it's like, I like to be that voice, you know, that whole like, hey, yeah, if you just try this, you'll be fine, sort of thing. The 10-hour finish challenge. What, to have a Dyson Sphere built in 10 hours? Jesus. Fair play to you, because I definitely wouldn't get it done in 10 hours. I faff around just way too much. So my one problem, what I'm going to do next time is I'm going to put it down on infinite resources so it can just keep chugging. My problem was I spent so long sorting everything out into almost like a perfect circuit board that it just took too long to do anything. That was my main issue. Wow. I couldn't do that. 10 hours doesn't seem long enough. Is 10 hours really long enough to do that game? Wow. Fair play to you, man. I spend way too much time just thinking about things. Did I just put a there's no way I put a broken power supply in this. Yeah, so I'm not into the, like, when it comes to Farming Simulator, that's not for me. But I don't begrudge people playing it. But my brothers, like, when I was talking to them about it, and I was just like, hey, have you thought about doing like Farming Simulator? And they're just like, no, it's crap, blah blah blah. It's like, if you think it's crap, then why do all these other people play it? You know, there's something about it that just people enjoy. I think it's just simplicity, you know. You do something like this, or farming, or house flip, or anything, and you're just like, hey, you know what? This isn't bad, you know? So what the smeg is wrong with this? Right. Cables. Everything in this computer works. Did I put the wrong I didn't put the wrong process. I did not put the wrong processor in this. Yeah. Man, you got my respect for that one, because I couldn't do it in 10 hours. You got Thief Simulator 2 coming out soon as well, haven't you? So what is wrong with this computer? Turn on computer. Turn on computer. $70 over as well. Right, I'm stripping it. Just completely. Stick it back together, all in one go. Jamie Instinctive, hello! How you doing there, matey? First try was last night and I missed it by 2 hours. Wow. So the reason why I'm impressed is because, like, I spent way longer than that on Dyson Sphere, and I didn't get anywhere near that. But like I said, I spend a lot of time faffing around on it, like constantly. I'm like, no, that belt needs to go over this way, and that should go there, and this should do that, and I get obsessive with, like, perfection, if you know what I mean. And then I don't like to move on if I haven't got enough stuff. And it's like, oh, I need to do this, and I need to do that. I need to shuffle this over there. And yeah, in my brain, it's like, yeah, you know, this is not good for you, but hey, we're doing it. It's fine. I get really obsessive over like everything. Yeah, I mean, I did a couple of Dyson Sphere videos, and you can tell that I spend stupid amounts of time just like doing stupid things. You know? I don't like how this conveyor belt sits, so I'll stick another one down. I'll do it this way. That's why. Bastard. Urgh. The Motoni H170. Right. Had to be that, didn't it? It had to be the motherboard. Minus $9. See, this is the reason why I've got so much. Yeah, that's my problem with Dyson Sphere is the whole OCD thing. Like, I think what I'll do is, because last time I did it so I ran out of elements, you know, so I had like a massive amount, but I would run out. So I think what I'll do is I'll chuck it on unlimited. Free is good. Yes, it is. I'll stick it on unlimited and I'll just play the game. So I think I'll do a live stream of it like next week, maybe Friday night into Saturday. We'll go from there. I'm not going to worry about doing it for speed. I'll do it for me trying to actually finish the game at some point. How you doing there, Chris? Hey, what is that, Matt? Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you guys over in Yankee Land. I didn't even realise it was Thanksgiving until Diesel was saying it. I was like, cool. I genuinely thought it was November. You guys celebrated that? And I haven't really been on Facebook much, so I don't get all my American friends going, happy Thanksgiving! So I didn't know. I'm so behind in the times, man. Yeah, I think I'll just go like Infinite though. I'm trying to figure out if I can upgrade my CPU to an i7 2600K, but not sure. If it doesn't mean... So, if you're going to upgrade your processor in real life, if you're upgrading your processor, you're Canadian. Okay? Happy Thanksgiving to Canada. There you go. If you're just upgrading your processor, you should be fine as long as your motherboard can support it. There might be a BIOS update for the one that you want to go up to, or your motherboard already has the BIOS already set up, which means you don't have to do fuck all. You just put the processor in. It's all good. But then you have to do a lot of updating and mess around. For me, if I want to upgrade, I'm just gonna be like, nah, just buy a new one. It's October 12th or something like that. Black Friday would normally be on Friday. I don't know when Black Friday and Thanksgiving are American holidays. How am I supposed to know what holidays are? I just go with the flow. If someone says it's Thanksgiving, I just say Happy Thanksgiving. Because in the UK, we don't do Thanksgiving. Because we didn't go over to another land and then take out a load of Indians just to like live there. We were here. We were conquered over and over and over again. The reason why our language is so messed up is because we've been taken over so much, right? That's why our language is fucked. Basically. It's not Thanksgiving in the US until November. There you go. So yes, that's when I thought it was. If it's Canadian Thanksgiving, then so be it. So why does Canada celebrate Thanksgiving on a completely different month? I have an Intel Corporation DH6. Oh god, mate, you might want to upgrade. I think at that rate, if I wanted to go up to an i7 and I had old tech, I would buy new. But that's just me. You don't have to. And I don't really do Intel. So for me, I'm Ryzen. I'm Team Red. Actually, no, give me a sec. Red, you bastard. There you go. I'm Team Red. I'm rising, man. Yeah, because that's what we do every. And best little gizmo when you got like an RGB floodlight. Team Red. So, no one has yet answered my question. Why has Canada got a different Thanksgiving to America, and why do they celebrate Thanksgiving in the first place? Because obviously, like, Canada was just built up over years of people just moving there. It was never like part of the original landings and taking over land and bits and pieces. You'll probably find so I'm going to put this into perspective. You'll probably find that Ryzen might actually work out a little bit cheaper for you when you go to build a machine. Mine did. Like mine's a Ryzen 7 3700X. The build I bought was like 1300. But if I'd have built Intel, it would have cost me more. Go figure. Two different countries. Yeah, but why does Canada celebrate it? Diagnose and fix. It is. Oh, there's probably viruses on this thing as well. Ah, oh, man. Right, let's. This one's taking a long time because I had to replace the motherboard. We're so over budget, it's not even funny. But it's fine. Sorry, Google. I'm streaming. I don't Google things whilst I do this. Well, we just landed there and it was like, yeah, cool, how you doing, everyone? And then there's like, yeah, we didn't initially go off and kill everybody. It was all the settlers. Hey Google, yeah, is it working? It is working now. Yay! $200 over budget though. That's what you get for breaking your computer, mate. Oh, you gotta be joking. Did I forget to put a bit of case back on that? I haven't got an Alexa either. So, if you want to, like, when it comes to tech and stuff, yeah, I don't need it. It takes me 2 weeks to get £240 pocket change for PC. But have you tried, and as you're a UK citizen, have you tried PC World Finance? Because that's how I bought my processor. So they go through a company called Creation, and yeah, they work. They pulled me up, and I've got quite a bad credit run. So hope that helps. That one's collected as well. All good. New bits. Yeah. Daily deals. No. So Thanksgiving is like Oktoberfest without all the beer. Now, where's the fun in that then? Held on the second Monday of March, which celebrates the harvest. Oh, okay. There we go. That's why Canadians celebrate it. Fair play. We don't have Alexa, we don't have anything like that. Mainly because I'm at my computer. If I need anything, I'll just go tap, 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 tap. Right, so that one can be thrown in the bin. Thank you very much. Mona. So I was reading about online mining cryptocurrencies to make some real money and nothing. I was like, sign me up. So I searched up for an upcoming crypto to get on early bird and all that. Ended up picking Convolute, CNV, and downloaded the mining software, but now my computer keeps overheating. I tried putting my desk fan in front of the computer, but it totally didn't help. Seriously, it's getting so hot my cat Mr. Fuzzface has started sitting in front of it like it's a fireplace. Can you install some brand new fans? Yeah, we can do. I'm after 5 of those Bionics F140s. I would go on spacing as well and punctuation. Sorry to be a bastard. F140. I'm bad, man. I gotta be honest. I'm not very good at like anything when it comes to spelling. I'm not very good. So they want to be the colour of money. So they do green ones? Oh yeah. So we need 5 of these. There you go. That's 5. She's only got $70. Oh yeah, and yeah, okay. So yeah, that's fine. Next day delivery. Uni grammar. Idiot, bruv. Grammar spelled with an A. So I'm as bad. Like when it comes to I don't do grammar at all. I'm pretty useless at spelling. Like Google is like my spell check. Really is. My friend said you work on computers. Yes, I do. My PC just isn't fast enough right now. I'm hoping to be able to benchmark at around 12,759. I need 32 gig of RAM. If you can, I'd love some plastic purple cables in there. It seems a bit dusty inside. Jesus. I mean, that's a big machine. That's a big machine. And if he wants to push this up, I mean, that's the RX 6800, so that's not a bad, like, that's a lot of money. We'll take it. We're probably going to have to... We're going to have to strip that computer out. By the way. It glows. End day. Start day. Right. So she just wants more fans. We can do that. Fans are easy. There we go. All these don't help either. If you're looking for airflow, you need to take out all these drawers. You don't need them all. Like nowadays, if you go and buy a PC case, you don't need like... If you've got loads of storage drawers, unless you're building like a mega like storage computer, you don't need all those. Even so, yeah, I get it. Can I just say, no one who needs... So the benchmark number is split into... Roger explained this to us yesterday, if you were in this chat. So the benchmark number is all about how much power it goes through in the computer itself, but 85% of it is your graphics card, 15% of it is your processor, and the other 5% is your RAM. It just means how good yours is. Like according to, I can't remember which benchmark thing I used, but according to that, mine was like an atomic submarine. That's how good that machine is. It's like, okay, I did well. I spent ages picking out the parts, so I was like, yeah, this is good. And I went through like loads of people's like versions of like their stats and everything else. The amount of time I spent looking for a graphics card, I'm surprised I picked one before like all the crap hit the fan. Like when supply chain started getting hit with COVID, I was close. I was like two weeks after I bought my graphics card, prices started really rocketing up. It was like, yeah, that's pretty bad. So. These are big. Real big. So we're going to have to take those out. Yeah, that's good. And loads of hard drives for your Steam library. I actually don't have a lot. So my Steam library is pretty limited because I only hold about 6-7 games at a time. I don't fill it up like everyone else. These are big fans. Like massive. I don't think I can. I can't fit this in. I'm gonna have to take the hard drive out, and then we're gonna have to put the hard drive down. Wow. Remove that. Stick in this fan. That's what she said. Yeah. That seems a bit close to me, but there we go. Alright. Now, do we have to do green cables? Because that would make more sense as well. No, she doesn't want green cables, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. What's the price of SHIB at the moment by any chance? Does anybody know? It's probably not as high as it was earlier. It seems to be having a bit of a fluctuation at the moment. It's a bit of a shame, but you know, you can't always go up. I'm heading out for that. Not a problem, dude. Enjoy yourself. Have fun, Magic Potato. It's all good. Price of what? SHIB. S-H-I-B. It's a cryptocurrency. It's known as Shiba. It's basically a. It's what the people know as a joke coin, but it's been going up quite a bit over the recent week. Somebody bought 45 grand's worth of it, which is like 7 trillion of the coin, and then after that the price just went up. I've had stock in it for a while, just it's never done anything, so I've just left it, and then it started going up. I was like, yeah, I'm getting excited about this again, and so holding about 26 for the last 3 days. Fair enough. What, you've only got 26 SHIB coin? Like 26 is worth not a lot. Plus 3.5%, so it's about 2,700 at the moment. I was like 0.00027. The only reason why, because it is just a joke, but when I bought mine a little while ago, I own like 3 million of them. So if it ever got to $1, I'm retiring from doing anything else. I'll just do YouTube for fun. Like, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, when I bought mine, it was about 800. It was real low, but it's like, yeah, it's doing all right. You know, and if it does go up, and I'll be well happy. I think even Kerry would. Like, if I was able to get the money I want out of it, then buying a house would be so much easier. We don't use the 0. Oh man, the decimal system for it is ridiculous. Nice background. Cool. So she's done. Diagnose. Did I already do this computer? So she's done. Doyle, I think this is the one I need to Diagnose and fix. I'm pretty sure this might just be just a USB thingy. Nope, he's bricked it. PC is knackered. Power supply? Well, for 200 bucks it's power supply. Hey, Mr. Gaming, what is up, dude? Welcome to my live stream. So we're looking for an AP850 by the looks of it. Yes, so let's have a look at the power supply. The Gigabyte Aorus P850. Right. So I think I'm just going to buy another one of those. So power supplies. P. 8. There we go. That's what I need. 150 skidoodles. I'll get it in for this day. It's going to cost me 100 bucks. But hey, it's all good. Right. Power supplies? No, not that one. That's a broken one. Don't want that one. That's a small case. It's what they call a micro PC, isn't it? I mean, if you think about it, the Xbox isn't much bigger. Oh no, it's on Epic. So you have to go to Epic. And it's free. So the only reason why I have Epic installed is purely because they keep giving away free games. But like Diesel was talking about today, like if you're a PC gamer, you want to get yourself the Microsoft Game Pass, because the amount of games you can play on that for just, what is it, $120 a year or £120 a year, tis ridiculous. There we go. It's all good. I want to do an antivirus on this as well, so just so it didn't brick it. So yeah, so it's literally the only reason why I install Epic, for free games. So it doesn't take up a lot of room, and it's a lots and lots of free games, and it's free, and they're free, and it's good, and it's free. It's the only reason why I have it around. Let's just do virus scan to make sure he didn't kill it. There it is. Warning. Clear files. There. Let's clip this down. Is sort of an... See, I'm a Sony fan, right? I have my PS5 right here. My PS5. But the Game Pass on Xbox is £120 a year, right? And you get to play all the games for free when they come out, if they're on Game Pass. And there's so much access, and it's like, you know what, this is just a no-brainer. And this when me and my brother was talking about when it came to like PlayStation versus Xbox, literally we were buying PlayStations anyway, but the main fighter for like the decision is Xbox does Game Pass. It's like, Jesus, it's a lot to offer as well. Yeah. So it's about 110 games a year. It costs you about 120 quid. It's a tenner a game. It's a no-brainer if you're into your gaming stuff. Right. My PC doesn't. What is? Oh yeah. What is this reaching at the moment? 11. Pardon me. I reckon we could just overclock this. It needs 32 gig of RAM, so we just need to buy another RAM stick. Or we rip that one out. It's really not as good. And as I said, I've got one. So PS Now is just... It's really not. You're just playing a lot of older games. With Game Pass, you're playing games that have literally only just come out for that price. PS Now is a little bit behind it. It's not necessarily a bad toss-up, man. It's still the 3.7 series though, which isn't bad, but it just seems a bit old. Right. And that's the thing. I have PlayStation, and the Game Pass just beats it. The other thing that annoyed me, and this bugged me for ages, was I'm going to be buying Riders Republic at the end of the month, right? It's like, yeah, Riders Republic comes out. Yeah. PS Now is only 50 quid, and I get it when it's on sale, 35 money. Yeah, okay, so it's £35 a year, but you're playing older games. That's what I'm getting at. You pay your, let's say it is 50 quid, right? You pay your £50 and you get to play old games. You pay £120 on Xbox and you get all of the Xbox Gold stuff, which is like the PlayStation Plus, and you get all of the stuff they give out for free as well, and all new games they put onto Game Pass as well. It's ridiculous. Like, seriously, it's literally the only reason why I would have bought an Xbox. Game Pass is the reason why I would have bought it. And as I said, I have a PlayStation 5, but I would have bought an Xbox if my brothers had gone, yeah, we're gonna look at Xbox this time. I'd have, yeah, right, because Game Pass just trounces it, and that's coming from somebody who owns one, right? Oh no, I know you don't need to, but it's there available straight away. That's what I'm getting at. It's you, instead of just going out and spending 50-60 quid on a brand new game, you get the Game Pass and you pay your £120 a year, and you're able to play all the games they chuck out straight away. And the other reason why I stuck with PlayStation for so long is because I play MLB baseball, and MLB's the only console that ever used to have baseball on it was PlayStation, and now they've made baseball available on Xbox. I could have just bought an Xbox and just been happy. So yeah, it's in all honesty, I'll stick to PC as well, but it does seem to be Xbox were really, really trying this year. Well, last year when they were just about to release. See, with this budget, I'm just going to stick a load around this. Yeah, I'd say if you're buying a PC, you don't need to buy an Xbox, because you can get all the Xbox stuff on your PC. You get the Xbox app and you can just play on there. You don't need to buy the Xbox to play Xbox games anymore. That would have been another reason why, if my brothers had gone, yeah, we'll buy an Xbox, I'd be like, no, sure, go for it. Then I wouldn't have had to own a console. I'd have just done everything from my computer then. It's getting to that point. It's like, okay, cool. All comes down to them though, because it's not hard to keep up with my brothers, because they don't really do PC gaming, they're consoles. So I just sort of like do them. Yeah, well, they do. I own a PlayStation, so I'm with you. They make high quality stuff, but I just think that what we pay for isn't as good anymore. I hope at some point PlayStation realise this, because it would be nice to get like a competition where you get, you know, you've got like the PlayStation Game Pass and you've got the Xbox Game Pass, and then there's no difference. So they're just, the arguments stop basically. It's just Sony seem to be really anti. They're very anti everything at the moment, you know. But this guy wants 32 gig. I think we're just going to buy the most expensive 32 gig. No, let's just go ascending, descending, top. There we go. Yeah. I think it's just because it's all Microsoft basically. I think we're just going to go with this. Add to cart, get that bought in. Oh no, consoles still have their place. I still enjoy it. And the reason why I enjoy playing on a console is because I don't have to make videos. I can enjoy them. And I speak to my brothers on there. It's a way that I keep in contact with them because I don't see them. Last time I saw any of my family was nearly 2 years ago now. Like my parents came down this year, a couple of months back because of COVID. But apart from that, I haven't seen my brothers for nearly 2 years. I haven't seen my nan for nearly 2 years. I haven't seen my uncle for 2 years. It's like, yeah. So that's how I keep in contact with my family. Is like literally online. My brothers are on my PlayStation. My mum's on my computer when she's on Facebook. So, yeah, that's the only how I talk to them now because of just all the crap that happened in the world. 'Tis the joys, you know. My son plays his PS2 more than anything. My kids play on their Xbox 360, which was the best deal that I ever bought ever. It's all good. Yeah, they will. The Game Pass will just take over. Right, so this needs to run at higher than 12. So if we can just overclock this will be good. So I've got an idea. I want to push his graphics card, so I want the overclocking stuff. Now we'll reset. They're not dead, no. I mean, in the last year, PlayStation, because of the COVID problems and like the problems with like microchips and everything else and bits and pieces and just all the shit to do with like even then, PlayStation 5 has still sold 5 million copies worldwide, even with a pandemic going. So they're not dead. It's the same with PC gaming. Years ago, went through the basement. It was dying because people were playing consoles. They were just seen as cheaper alternatives. And in all honesty, they are. Like a PlayStation 5 is what, 500. Let's say it's 500. I think mine was 380 quid. Oh, how much? Yeah, about 380, 400 pound for my PS5, and with the free T-shirt I got with it as well. To build a PC of that spec, you need to spend like £1,400. So you need to spend 3 times as much just to build a PlayStation 5. So when you had all these kids like, oh, you know, I want to buy a PC for like 600 quid, like buy a PlayStation. Why? Because you won't get a PC as good as a PlayStation 5 for that price. You need to spend 1,200 plus to get a PlayStation 5 quality PC. And I have one, that's the thing. I have my PS5 and I have a PC that's better than my PS5, but it still costs more than my PS5. You know, so the price thing is stupid. Like when you come to a kid and they're like, I want a PC game. It's like, do you have a spare £2,000? If not, you can have a PlayStation or an Xbox because they're cheaper and they do exactly the same thing. Okay, they don't connect to Steam, but you can play games on it. And most kids only ever want to play Fortnite. You can get it on a bloody PlayStation. And they always play with they don't play with keyboard and mouse, they play with a controller. So you may as well just buy them a console. All good, man. A PS5 is top of the line. Steam also. The reason why I bought the PC, well, number one is because I had nice people who donated to me, which was nice enough, so thank you very much. And I still say thank you even to this day. But the only reason why I have that PC is so I could do this YouTube thing. So I can record videos, play videos, and do everything that I need to do and stream and all the other stuff that I chuck on here. The console is literally my way of completely kicking back and unwinding. Like if I want to just have fun, and I'll just turn off the other 2 monitors and I'll almost turn the PC off as well. I'll just play on the console because it's just calming. And I'm away from this sort of like crappy stress basically. And it is stress. Part of this is stress. Like do this and do that, get this video out, get this out. It's like, okay. It's like, okay. Right, hopefully this will trash this score now. But yeah, so consoles still have their place. They're definitely not dead. If they were dead, the expos wouldn't carry on. Well, it's a very low paying job. Doing YouTube, I mean, what my average income before Car Mechanic Simulator was £150 a month. So it's a very low paying job. And that's going down now because CMS, like all the CMS people just came out of the woodwork and straight up. But yeah, and those videos will chug for the next couple of years. I know they will because this is what happened last time. And I'll just carry on. I could play Valheim and I could show you Diesel's World. There's not a lot in it at the moment though, because he's been busy, so he hasn't played Valheim. But yeah, it's just I could do all these other little things on the PC which I can't do on the console. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I've been a console. I've played consoles all my life, all the way from. And my first console I played on was a Master System, and that was my dad's Master System. And then we inherited the Master System. My dad bought a Mega Drive, and that's how we used to get our consoles. So when he went up to, oh, Christ, what did he buy after the Mega Drive? He bought the PS1. So he had a PlayStation 1. We had his Mega Drive, but then we had a Super Nintendo as well. And then we went up to PlayStation 1, PS2, and so on and so forth. And then PC gaming's always been in the back. I've played on PCs and Amstrads and Commodore 64s and things like that all my life. So I'm pretty much versed in both. But they serve different people. Like for a console, it's quick gaming. It's like, okay, I can switch to this, I can play that, I can do this. You just flick the TV on, pick up your controller, and you're done. PC, you have to sit there and do all this other stuff and have this and that and the other stuff, You know, your game might not run specifically on your graphics cards. That means you have to buy a new graphics card or turn the. It's like, screw that and just turn the graphics down. With the PlayStation, just click it in and play, and it's done. It's no faffing about. You know, all the games are optimized to your console. You don't have to mess around with anything. It's all good. You know. There are some games on PlayStation and Xbox you don't need online membership for anymore. I think Fortnite is one of them. Fortnite, I don't think you need to be a member to actually play that game online anymore. Rocket League went free as well, so I think you're able to play that for free from consoles without having to buy membership. But yeah, it's just the joys. My problem with console is so my example is Riders Republic. I'm buying Riders Republic at the end of the month. I've already said this. On PlayStation, it's $59.99, £60 for a game. And on PC, on Ubisoft's website, on the PC, it drops by £10 just because it's on PC. Annoyed the piss out of me. Oh no, the original PlayStation. So I call the original PlayStation the PlayStation 1 because it was like the first one. Then it was PlayStation 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you get me. So this is 12.4. I need to push this to 12.79. I don't think it can take it, Captain. It just doesn't have the power. We'll try it again. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. I just don't want to buy a new graphics card. It saves this guy nearly $1,000 if I can just get this done without his graphics card being changed. Come on. Oh. Oh, hold on. There is that one thing we could do. Quick. Here we go. There we go. Turn on. Yep. In all honesty, I think just doing the XMP should change. It should be okay. We'll have to turn the thing down on the thingy now. So this one comes down a bit. Now we'll do it. This should be okay now. Nope, it just died straight away. Smeg. With console now, you can upgrade the memory to an M2 drive for PS5, which is good, and you can have external hard drives. Don't really need anything else. I think I've killed it. Reset to default, so that's going to go up. That's going to go up to about there. As long as it doesn't blow up, I'm fine. But I mean, yes, I think that as said, it comes down to this whole the whole fanboy argument that's been happening for 20 plus years now. Oh, mine's better than yours because of this. It's like, well, they serve their own purpose. It's like me shitting on mobile phone games. I don't play mobile phone games. Genuinely think they're a waste of time. Genuinely think they're cash cows that no one should play them. They're ridiculous and stupid. But people play them because of quick entertainment. You know, I just don't like them. Handheld consoles, you've got your own reasons to own it. Steam decks, you have your own reasons to own them. That sort of thing. It's just the way that gaming is. You choose your ways of gaming and you stick by them. The people you don't really want to keep talking to are the ones that argue about whose is better and so on and so forth. You have to see each one as a positive. They have their own reasons for being there. I have the original hard drive that the PlayStation gave me. That's it. I haven't bothered changing mine this time because I'm not playing many games on my PS5. I play baseball, Diablo 2, Rocket League, and that's so close. But apart from that, I don't really play much else. I don't want to buy anything new. I just want to keep this going now. Come on. I think I'm going to have to buy a new graphics card for this computer. This is just trying to be cheeky and buy very limited things. Did you play the Astro Playroom? Yeah, well, no, I didn't play it on mine. I saw other people play it. So no, basically. I didn't need to. I knew how good it was. The Astro's Playroom is it's such a good demo. Yeah. But why would you need that much memory for an Xbox? That's a solid 80 FPS. Oh, it's not going to go. That's infuriating. I'm gonna have to buy the best graphics card on the market for this computer. What a shame. I know, I'm over my budget. Don't try this at home, kids. This should just rip the video apart now. because of the games such as yeah, I mean, Call of Duty is what, 100 gig plus? It's ridiculous. I would have bought it for $100. 2 terabytes favorite. I think my hard drive in my computer was 80. I think that's 2 terabyte. Well, that's one of my hard drives. My other one's a boot drive. $113 frames per second, man. 114, 150. This should definitely decimate 12,000 now. See, joys of an upgrade. If you've got $1,700, buy yourself a massive graphics card. Come on, come on, come on. It's going there. It's getting. We're up 95. Go on. Look at that graphics on the sun. So bright. All good. Doesn't need a beauty panel. This is all good. There we go. I didn't want to spend that much. You know, we almost did that. Almost. Cool. Right, I need to get rid of some of the stuff that I've bought. Because we've now just got broken stuff. I'm going to use that. Sell it, get rid of it. Right. Yeah, I know. I know. Great. Okay, computer damaged. Diagnosed. Okay. Top secret. Right, okay, so we've got 3 missions. Let's go on eBay. So we're selling this, even though that's broken, 306 quid. It's alright. So a Gamer Storm Captain 240. Not bad for a $46. Yeah, we'll buy it. Awesome. I don't really want that. That's a cooler. Well, we just bought a cooler. Don't need it. We bought it. Good evening, Matt Weech. How you doing there, sir? Right. Cool. Mainframe top secret sector 72. Greetings, loyal citizen. I'm from the mainframe in control room, control sector 72, the military installation in charge of Redacted. We work tirelessly to defeat the evil Sector 81ers because being tired is a sign of weakness, and weakness is punishable by termination due to the enemy activation. A critical subsystem responsible for Redacted has been damaged. You have been selected to repair the equipment. This is a fantastic opportunity to demonstrate your loyalty, citizen. Your swift and skillful action will be stored in my memory banks for retrieval when the uprising occurs. Note, failure to correctly repair the equipment will result in termination. Opening of viewing and classified documents on Sector 72 hardware will result in termination. Queries about the purpose of Sector 72 will result in termination. This message has, and any attachments are classified top secret, then don't send them. So, $2,000 to diagnose this computer. I think it'll be the graphics cards. Potentially that's probably our problem right now. So we'll accept and we'll go into it. Computer damaged again. Well, stop bloody killing your bloody computer. Jesus. Hello, Liz again. We've had another bit of a problem here. A member of public wearing a lab coat came in and asked for the chemistry section. 10 minutes later I found him sat at the computer terminal with half a dozen bubbling test tubes. Where do these people get their ideas from? I marched over there and told him to clear it up, but I must have surprised him. He spilled his chemicals everywhere. It was all green and blue and dissolved the mouse mat. Lovely. And now the computer won't turn on. Goodness only knows what. He's probably melted the bloody power supply. Joys to the world. And V-Cliff, can you help me make my PC faster? Gotta hit 8,000. What's he up to at the moment? 4,000. We gotta double his computer. Interesting. Okay. Can you put 16GB of RAM in it? Could also be done by this time. Don't try and pass off any used part. I won't do that. That's fine. So he's probably just going to need another. Yeah. What is he? He's using a Ryzen. How is he not? He's using the Ryzen 9, and he's not hitting that high. So it's got to be he's got to have a bottleneck somewhere. It's probably the graphics card for the 1060 is going to be crap, and he's giving me a $1,500 budget, so it's going to be, we need a bigger motherboard, we need a bigger graphics card. That's probably where I'm going with that, so that's fine, we'll take that as well. Awesome. Turn the lights off and go home for the day. It's all good in the hood. Right, go to work. Yes. I reckon this is power supply. Oh, this is the mainframe one. This is the one that won't work. So I gather the graphics cards just aren't good enough. Power supply. Power supply or motherboard? What's your betting? Do. Wow. Right. One broken 1200 watt power supply. That's a big power supply. So I just want to make sure that nothing else is broken. So I need to deattach everything. I mean, this is a thread ripper, man. Right, storage. They're fine. They're fine. One RAM stick. I would have missed that. Oh, that's just cheeky, that is. It's almost like this, so I would have missed that if it was just that one thing. And the threat and the, oh my god. What's the budget for this computer? This is the librarian one, right? This one. Oh no, it's these guys. $2,000. Jesus. So this is mainframe at sector 72. So yeah, so far it's the Threadripper itself, which is not cheap. So I suppose I should take the motherboard off as well then, because if this is fried, then that would explain reason why the processor's fried as well. And this basically means we're going to be building a whole new computer. All good. So processor's broken. Motherboard's fine, so we can put that back now. I just wanted to make sure, because if the processor's gone, it means sometimes it means that the motherboard is gone as well. You have to check these things just in case. All good. Fantastic. So we need a power supply 1200, so one of those. We need RAM. I know which one it is, but it says if it's got like one in inventory. That's what I'm looking for. Come on. It's got to be here somewhere. So just type in T-skill. It's not T-skill then, is it? Who bloody made that RAM? Oh my god. I'm this much of a dullard. There we go. Theme group T-Force. T-Force! Hey, Michael VX. What's up, dude? Let's go to memory. T. There we go. So we're looking for the one that's in my inventory. And there it is. Okay, and what was the other thing? The Threadripper. One of those. It's a lot of dosh. If I just have unlimited internet in Egypt, I would be happy but to try this game. Oh man, in all honesty, I mean, the game shouldn't take up that much of memory. Like your internet speed, sorry. Right. How much are we getting paid to do this machine? 120 quid. There we go, so that's all on. The Radian. If I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not a big fan of blower cards like this. They just seem like if they were under too much stress, they would just die. Right, so that's the RAM. That's on, and that's on. Power supply was broken, so that's going back in. That's in, and that's in. Right. I'm pretty sure that's everything. Memory. Do these go back on that machine? Oh, Gray. How you doing, man? I didn't even know you were in here. Thank you very much for kicking by there, dude. Means a lot. Were these on this machine? I'm going to assume they were. Oh no, I think I just bought them. Like, because if they were on this machine, they would have said that they comes with that sticky label, doesn't it? I don't remember taking them off. So, right, this guy can have yellow cables. I think they're cool. And there we go. It is dark. Right. Something dark side. Right, let's put all the stuff back on this one and then we're good. There we go. Now we put the side panel on. Right, and then we'll claim on that one. We got our money back. Yeah. Right, so he's done. So this is a £200 fix. Right, so it's dirty. This is a library computer. Some scientist was being a prat and then spilt a load of stuff on it. Well, it's definitely not the power supply. CPU. There we go. So let's clean it up first. So the scientist was able to squirt whatever he was using on the desk and killed the processor. Lovely. Oh wow, it's an old one as well. Almost like I would get my own PC. That can't be right. 200 quid for that. I reckon the RAM doesn't work either. Just gonna check the RAM because it seems a bit cheap just to go that. No, RAM's fine. I built the V8 DOHC supercharger for the Chrysler. Put the wireless. Nice. So it's a fun little game, isn't it? Right, processors. It doesn't seem right that that's literally the only thing that's wrong with this computer. But we'll do it anyway. Interesting. The hard drive's fried. Boo! Right. Oh, it's Mr. Burns. Tell him! It's broken. So I might save myself some cash and put that in there. I don't know if this can actually hold it. It's an old... I don't think it will. It might do. I mean, it's an MSI board. It might work. Let's just try quick. I mean, if it's got it, it's got it. If it has, might be able to. Patriot. Boom Shanker. There we go. If it's a power upgrade, doesn't really matter about the old or new parts, does it? Diagnose and fix. It's working though, isn't it? I was going to get arsey because it hasn't got a hard drive in it now, it's got this. I'll just scan it through with the virus thing as well, so see if this works. No viruses. Diagnose and fix. So I bet if I put a solid state drive in this, it'll work. What size is it? 3 terabyte. I know getting that delivered. The reason why I'm cutting my own throat is literally because of the way I do shopping in this game. Well, we'll take that out. It doesn't need it. It's fine. Install storage. Crappy terabyte drive. There you go. You chuck in a different drive, the game doesn't like it. And then you have to sit there and put the original drive back in, and they say, hey, cool, yeah, that's the one I wanted. So, it shouldn't matter. It's a hard drive. Just live on it. More money, more money, more money. Right. Can you help me? Make my PC faster. Got to hit 8,630 in benchmarks. Can you put 16 gig around it? 1,500. Yeah, I suppose we could. Right, what RAM is it? It's the G-Skill Sniper X. Okay. So, let's have a look. What storage, memory, G-Skill. G-Skill Sniper X. Black. That's 120. So he's got 1,400 for a new graphics card. And he's using the GTX 1060 Founders Edition. So what if I buy another GTX 1060? Can we do the SLI link with it? No, we can't. So there's no point in buying two graphics cards. Well. Two of those would do it. What about the 1070s? We can buy two of those and we can link them. Might be worth it. Let's try it and let's see what happens, shall we? Did he have to put all this on? That is a massive cooler. Right, memory here. There we go. I can go on there. Get my thermal paste back out and slab that on there. That is giant. I mean, that's a monster right there and then. Right, so we need to take this one out and we need to take this one out. And then we'll take his graphics cards and we're going to put the 1070s in instead. So these are a little bit better than what he had, but if we put two in and they're running next to each other, then that's good. It might help if we plug everything in again. Oh, it's one of those awful ones. You have to remove a panel just to go and put the USB socket in. What? How deep does it go? Oh my god. That seems a bit excessive, don't you think? I'm going to be completely honest. If I owned this PC, I'd be throwing it in the bin. That would do my head in. Right. Fire scanner and 3D mark. And then that can be reset and we're all good. Just making sure. Whoa, he had viruses on his computer. Right. There we go. Ooh. Particle test was good. So what do you think of these live streams? Let's say like Epic release another free game. Do you want to see those free games being played? Because at the end of the day, if it's free, then it's not that bad, is it? We could do the It's Free live stream. It's free right now, and then just play a random game, whatever Epic gives us. I think we did alright for that. Right, I want my USB stick drop. Tar very much. There's too many bits on this computer. There we go. Welcome, Peter. Oh my god, it's fucking... yeah, it is free. Right, we're flogged out on eBay. This one is what I'm going to use in the computer I want to build. That is broken. We're putting both of those into a new computer as well. That's broken. We're slowly building a collection of parts. I suppose, actually, if I would just go buy a case. We need to buy a case. Just a nice case. You know, nothing too expensive. Mid-tower, that sounds good enough. We'll take that. There you go. We'll get it for the next day. That's fine. We got a case. But we need like someone's motherboard and bits and pieces. Unless we can find one on PC Bay for a little bit cheaper. Let's have a look. A 650 watt power supply for $22. Sure. Cooler, 26 bucks. That's good. Jesus, hold on. Broken PC with AMD 7 8 core 3800 XT. Nice. £879. I mean, the graphics card alone is like that price. That's not bad. $3 grand for a Threadripper. If only I had the money. There we go. It's all good. Right. Coolio. Right, what are we getting into next time? Here we go. New PC required for my son. Hi, I'm very sorry to come to you once again, but it seems my son has been lying to me. I was speaking to a work colleague about my son's computer, and he had told me that the system you built for him is hugely overpowered for homework, and that World of Tanks is actually a video game. When you consider the money and stress he has caused me, you can imagine my displeasure. Of course, I do not blame you for any of this, as your work you are exemplary, but my son must be taught a lesson about lying to his father. I have sold his previous computer to my colleague to recoup some of the cost, and I would like you to build a very basic computer for my son. It should absolutely not be able to run World of Tanks. Oh, round of applause to this man. We can do that. 500 quid for a computer. Easy, buddy. Right, should we just whack that together now? Right, so £500 PC. Should we just give him? I want to give him like an i3 at least. There you go. What's the cheapest i3 we can get? There you go. So $90 for the. Yep. There we go. This is going to be a real shoddy computer. Oh. So this is a Skylake. We want a Skylake. Perfect revenge on your son. Oh yes. Right. That'll do. Graphics card. That'll do. Storage. That'll do. Power supply. That'll do. And case. Gotta go with that one, have we? I mean, this is like the PC that like time forgot. So we'll get this next day delivery. That's fine. We can do that next day. Cheers, man. That's gonna be awesome. Right, we'll put his name up on here. So Chowdhury. We'll chuck that there. It's all good. Alright, James Dirk. Captain Zog, supplemental. We have spoken to the Placidians about the supernova threatening their world. The strange part was that the video link, the Placidians, seemed remarkably calm about the situation. It's almost as if they don't care. My chief engineer Dougal had a plan to build a force field strong enough to withstand the worst of the solar radiation, but the work will take several days, and I don't know if we will have that much time. Meanwhile, Mr. Nemo has begun a program of cultural exchange, and the Placidians, throughout the two-way data link, we can share knowledge of the field for science, history, and art. There is much we can learn from the people, and I must request additional storage capacity for our library computer. It is that hope of learning about their culture we can come to terms with their bizarre complacency in the face of utter destruction. Do we have that's just bad. I just got the game yesterday. I still think it's weird you lose a star rating if you don't fix the computer the same day. It's not so much as you don't get it on the same day as if you do a bad job, or you don't follow rules, or if the person asks for a specific coloured code, that sort of thing. You will lose stars because people don't think your work is worthwhile. Upgrade to an 8 terabyte of storage. What do we put in this to start with? Where's the hard? What? It's so we need to buy 8 terabytes of storage. Easy. We can do 8 terabytes of storage. I mean, it's not going to be big storage, but we can do 8 terabytes. We'll just buy 2 of those. Because his budget is 260 doll hairs. And that's $260. Next day, that's fine. Dust. Yeah, alright. I'll take it as a freebie. It's money. Build a computer to play Subsim X. Let's have a look at Subsim X, shall we? Right. I have an urgent different request. I believe you're the best person to handle it. I have received some upsetting new data in the region self-specific. I hope to find Atlantis to confirm that it deny its validity. I need to find some complex situation simulations. The computer was built in my quarters, must be upgraded to be able to run Subsim X simulation software. According to the manufacturer's website, it will mean quite the upgrade, and you've shown that you're capable and professional, that I do not doubt. I'm willing to pay whatever is necessary to get this done. I do not want to miss this departure window and end up surrounded by thousands of disgusting fish. I have already had to request that a fish tank in my quarters be removed. How to got added in my plans, I do not know. I suspect someone is playing a practical joke. Obviously, this guy's he works on submarines but doesn't like fish. Fantastic. Right. Have a good one, Mike. Peace out, dude. Boom. Enjoy yourself. So I've got to build I can build this computer for $2.5 grand. Easy. The thing is, he's going to want this PC. He's going to want this PC to be upgraded to what I need it to go to. So this means just ripping everything apart and just buying new components for a new PC. I might have a spare PC after this then. Did you find the area you couldn't find yesterday? Oh, what, with the computer? Yeah, basically I had to put the fan back in the right place. So some of the computers in this game, if you don't put them back exactly where you got them from, they don't like it. So yeah, it was literally a fan was out of place. Because I put too many fans in, it was like, yeah, I've just upgraded this whole computer and it doesn't work. So I had to take out the other fans and then it worked. It was pointless. Real fucking pointless. So do I need to build? I need to build this for minimum spec. So I just need to buy these components and then it will work. So processor i7-740, 7.4. Oh no, 7740. That one. He's gonna need a new motherboard then. I think. Because the motherboard in his computer that won't run this. So this is the LGA 2066 motherboard. Chipset. It's not a chipset, it's the socket. That one. So he's going to need a whole new PC then. Oh no, we'll just buy the new motherboard and we'll go from there. Cheapest motherboard for this, like 300 doll hairs. That one's big enough. So that should be fine. 32 gig of RAM. What does he already have? Crap RAM. Right, okay, cool. So we need to buy 32 gig of RAM. So what's the cheapest 16 gig that we can find on here? Size 16. Two of those will do it. We'll minimize that down for a second. Got the shop. 212 gig of storage space, so a terabyte will be completely fine. Actually, we'll just upgrade to a 500 gig hard drive. He'll be right there. That's fine. 500 gigs hard drive. It'll be fine with that. And 8 gig of VRAM. So his graphics card will not pass this test. So we need to buy an RTX 2070. That's a big upgrade. Graphics card, 2070. So here comes the most of the money. So descending. Cheapest 2070 graphics card is this one, 710 squidoodles. That should be enough to do his entire computer, and everything else I bought will be for everybody else. So we should be alright. We have accepted all these jobs, haven't we? Except in transit, go. Oh. Yeah, we're good. Right, cool. Turn my lights off for the night. Let's go home. End day. Go to work. There we go. So we've got all this to do today. Okay, cool. Right. Clean. So this is an easy one. Dust it. Send it away. Because this person's a little bit lazy. I don't want to do it myself, so I'll get you, the cretin, to do it for me. Yeah, cheers. Don't forget, there's no budget in this for me. So if there's something wrong with this machine, I'm just going to send it back to her. Or him. I want one of these infinite cans though. This is real handy. There we go. That was an easy one. Easy $80. If it meant I have to clean people's PCs for a quick 80 each time, yeah, you know what? Do that each mission. We'll be millionaires by this time next millennia. So this is the maritime bloke who wants his computer completely upgraded. And this is... Oh, I must have bought a PC off of eBay. Just looking at it again. Yeah, that's probably right actually. Right. So this is the guy that wants to teach his son a lesson. Build a shocking PC, basically. So this is a word processing PC only. The games it will play are Pong, Minesweeper, and that virtual 3D pinball game we all got when we were all kids in Windows 95. I've got to start working 4 minutes, so I'll stick around until then. Oh, it's not bad. No, dude, if you've got more important... I always say this to people, right? If you've got more important things to do, go and do those first. I'm always going to be kicking about. I'm not going anywhere. Let's put it like, hey, Hydrogen, how am I doing? I'm doing alright. I'm just... yeah, I'm finishing what I started yesterday. Just playing a bit more of this. It's not too bad. And I'm getting to a point now I'm actually going to come off. Probably not just yet, but getting there. Mainly because everything started to like fail now. Just going to sit back and watch a bit of Seinfeld and go into old man mode for a bit. Right, so we need to remove this. And this one and this one. There we go. Oh, we need to put the power supply in, so we need to take the shroud off. It's all good. It's all good. In the hood. Motherboard, graphics card. Where is it? There's the crappy one. So this has actually got to hit a mark of 2000 as well. So that's going to be the really bad part. Damn it. It didn't say anything about that. But I mean, this should hit 2000. Power supplies. Ripping the 250. You're going on a vacation, man. It's getting winter. Where do you live? Or where are you going on a holiday? If you're going on vacation, then it's somewhere. You got to be going somewhere hot. Because winter time and the summer is non-existent. I haven't been like proper holiday. I've never been on a proper holiday. I've been on lots of holidays in the UK. I've never been on a proper holiday before. And I don't know if I like. I had a series to watch. Oh no. Rick Sanchez, have a good one, man. See you later. Enjoy yourself, dude. Peace out. Have fun. Enjoy what you do, man. You're going to a park in Dutchland. No boot drive. There's a boot drive. Oh, I haven't plugged it in. That might help. Wow, enjoy it, man. Enjoy your time. Holiday just sounds like fun, but my holiday, if I can afford it next year, I want to get out of the country. But when I say holiday, if I can get to it, it'll be a conference. That's literally my holiday. I might get to spend like 1 day sightseeing. Maybe. But it's a really for what it is, it's a really expensive trip. I'm just hoping I get to go. If I don't get to go next year, then I either want to save up and just go for the year after, or I want to save up and just get a lot of consultations. Yuck. You can definitely taste the difference. So this PC is going to run like a dog's ass. Just sliding across the floor, leaving marks, basically. Boom, boom. Yeah, yeah. Doom, oh, yeah, yeah. Oh no, which one's that? Yeah, sorry. Back in a second, guys. Well, that's a little bit lower than it should be. Smeg. So this computer is actually worse than what he expected. So I could probably get away with buying a slightly better graphics card. Because we bought this one. Pardon me. So if we buy this, we need it now. Now we got to benchmark it again. Come on! You can do it. I mean, it might be alright. 10 FPS. Get in. Oh, have a good one, man. I mean, it's 9 o'clock now. I'm not going to bed for another like 3 hours. I'll be up at 5. Maybe 6. Depending on when the kids wake me up. Ooh. Have a good one, man. So this will be the last load of customers I do, and then I'm going to call it quits, I think, after this. It's been good to hang out, though. It's been a laugh, this. And we've got to play an old game. Like, PC Building Simulator is one, like, I'd say it's one of my favourite simulation games. Just purely because it's PC. Oh, for God's sake. God damn it. $80 remaining. What have I got? Like, have I got anything spare I could chuck in this? Better get some more RAM. I know, I'm kidding myself on this, but hopefully this will work now. Let's install this as well. Let's get this going. Worst comes to worst, we can just pep it up a little bit. All good though. It's all good. It's all good. I don't think this has got XMP on it somehow. This is like real basic. It might work. have got the other computer to mess around with as well, the one that we bought, so. Right, let's run it and see what happens. If we can get like past 10 FPS on the next screen, we'll be alright. I think there might be something to do with the soundtrack itself. I don't like it. 10 FPS. Just trying to change up the music. There we go, a little bit of lo-fi to finish the night off with. I did come up with a way of being able to split up my streams into like VODs at some point, and it was basically where every time I go for a break, screw off! 1600! All this has got to do is hit 2000. I don't really want to rip this PC apart just to go, yeah, there it is again. Just hope it. Come on, computer. All you've got to do is hit 2000 on the score and we'll be alright. This was a strange request. Like, I could deal with making a crappy PC, but then as soon as you have to, like, I was walk away, do other things whilst it's running. I wouldn't be surprised. This is a boring part of the game, I suppose. Back on it again. Oh yes. Yeah, I'm just finishing. Basically, I mean, we've carried on from what we did yesterday. But I'm quite tempted to do this as like a feature, like every month on, you know, an Epic game comes out for free. I might just do this. But if this was just build a crappy computer, I'd have been fine. But no, it's build a crappy computer and get it to 2000 as well. We've got $20 remaining. We're so close. I did get woke up this morning by downstairs baby. I heard that cry. I was like, no, it's one of our kids. That was not. Go to bed. Oh, I can tell. We just need this to creep over 2000. I don't care if it gets to 2001. I'll be happy. Yeah. So this is the one I've got to deal with. This guy just basically he's what he wants, like full power. So I've bought. I can't remember if I upgraded his power supply. Probably not. But we literally have to gut this machine and then start it again. So this guy's like, I need this simulation game. It needs a really expensive computer. So basically, I've got to strip down the whole thing, shove everything new into it, and then go from there. So all these components I can even chuck into another computer, because we have got one to repair, and I could build one out of all the spare parts as well. So we'll make our money off of this one, which is good. I think I might have to buy a new power supply though. So I'll have to remove this. Probably gonna have to remove the case fan at the front as well because of like ventilation. We've got a couple of spares. Have you unlocked the PC bay yet? Yes. I don't think this power supply is enough to run a 2070, so yeah. It'll do. We actually have one of those PC bay machines in my storeroom right now, so we're definitely going to have a look at that in a minute. That's all good. Put the window back on. $20 profit. Yay me! Right, I can go on that. That can be shut down. So he's done. Collect. Maritime's the one I'm doing at the moment. That guy's clicked as well. Success. Level 34 is kind of sick. I basically modded my save to level 34 so I could unlock all the big stuff. I used WeMod, if that helps. Basically, I cheated. Because I was stuck at like level 15, I think it was. And I just couldn't be asked to keep going, so I literally just went screw it. I used WeMod and just level, like I did max level, and it was like that'll do. So it just means I can play on like higher end jobs, so I can use bigger stuff, like you know the bigger graphics cards and everything else. That's all it was. It's because I haven't played this game for so long, and here they are. They're sticking all this extra stuff in, the new stuff, the new tech that's coming out, the 3000 series graphics cards. The 5600s and bits and pieces when it comes to like the new chipsets. It's like, yeah, that's cool. And here's me like roaming around on like 1080s. I'm like, you know what? I really don't give a damn. So yeah, I cheated my way, and I don't regret doing it at all. Like I keep saying to people, this game for me is just a way that I can chill, and I enjoy that, and that's good. So yeah, the program, to put this into perspective of how like YouTubers do this, right? A lot of YouTubers, not all, but a lot, tend to basically use mods to get advantage so they can carry on making cool videos, which does happen. So for me, it's how I did some of my Valheim stuff, mainly. So we need to put this in here. I need a bigger power supply. That one will do. But yeah, that's literally all it is. Like, but I don't regret modding. The reason why I modded it is because I don't really play this game that often. You know, I'm not like Roger's got like 900 hours in this game. I've got like 100. But I like the game enough that I will keep playing it. It's just like having that much in it is just, I can't put that much time into this game. You know, I play too many other games. I record videos all the time. This is just a fun game for me, so that's why I did what I did. I wanted to play it. All good. Yeah, well, it's not so much as I got to do what I got to do. It's more like I just wanted to just enjoy the game. You know, I think this is one of those games that it doesn't really matter what level you are as long as you're having fun. And for me, having fun is just playing the game. I don't have to prove anything to anybody doing this. This is just me chilling out on a game I actually really enjoy. It's the same as a lot of the simulation games I play. I choose them because they're games I enjoy playing, but I can show people and help people with those games as well. And that's something I just enjoy doing, you know. I had this problem last time. Why doing it power on? Hard drive. Nope. I was also wondering how you got to level 34 in single player games. Well, I mean, oh yeah, that's where the power button is, isn't it? Cheers, bud. There we go. Now we got to cable it up. There we go. Cheers, man. See, little things like that slip my mind. No, yeah, that's okay. There we go. Yeah, I mean, for this, it's cheating. You know, just getting me up to that level. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to play this game. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to have fun. Like, I don't really cheat in any other game I play. You know, I just don't. It's just not part of what I do or who I do. It's like when I'm playing like Hybridsteel, everything I've done on that game is, if it's a mod, that means that the community who like play the game actually built those mods. But a lot of the stuff I do when I'm showing people, I use mods because I tell people that I'm using mods to show you how to do this, but this is how you do it. And I've also shown I can play that game from 0 to 1,000,000 and just have fun doing it, you know, without mods and stuff. So this is why I say I'm a jack of all games. I play games that I'll play modded or unmodded. I'll play them how I feel, because that's how games really should be played. I don't like it when you're constrained to, if you get seen as using mods, you're cheating somehow. It's like, it's not cheating. I added this in so I could actually just enjoy this, you know. I hate the mentality. You know, when people go, "Oh, you're cheating," it's like, no, how am I cheating? You know, I'm just enjoying myself. That's what games are for. Gaming is a way of just chilling out and just doing what you want to do. If you want to play with mods, play with mods. If you don't want to play with mods, don't play with mods. But yeah, there's too many people who moan about it nowadays. I just tell them to go away. But I do tend to prove my point as well. I will do everything with and without mods, and I'll show you either way, because at the end of the day, I'd rather do that and actually prove my point. You should be okay. Yeah, there we go. 260 doll hairs, no remaining. Be like you said, you just did it. Yeah. Man, if I wanted to cheat in money, I'd just chuck the mod on for money. The money doesn't bother me. He's done. Chowdhury, he's done. So now we've just got that one. So these are customers. So I've ordered PCs and cases. Welcome to my brain. Right, so now, because we've got all the parts we've just taken out of that other PC, I'm going to sling them in here, and for the grand total of however much I paid on this case, I'm going to build a PC and flog it on the eBay store. Because it doesn't bother me, because it's money. There you go, this is not cheating. I bought this case off of the... I think I bought this off the eBay store because it was like $10. And we're only going to just build the old PC that was there anyway. There we go. We probably haven't got a cooler. Yeah, we haven't got a cooler, but we can put everything else in it. I mean, it's going on eBay, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. Stick that in there. Close that up. Storage. Take the crappy hard drive. L Simple. That's what this is. Just don't use cheat engine on the devs program to disable PC Bay if you do. Yeah, as I said, I tend not to cheat a lot on anything. So what did I buy that? Oh, okay, so that's an actual PC. Okay, cool. So I need a cheap fan. That will do. We'll just have that. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be the most expensive cheap fan I've ever bought. $100, man. Doesn't matter. Just chuck it on. Stick a boot drive in it. All good. And then just cable it up. Doesn't matter about it doesn't matter about fans or ventilation or anything on this one, purely because it's so underpowered. You could just blow on it and cool it down. Right, put the side panel back on. I mean, it looks pretty clean though. I like this case, it's clean. You take out that stack for the hard drives, it's actually nice. It's a nice open space. Alright, brother, I'm out. Have a great night. Yeah, no problem, dude. Thank you very much for kicking by. It's most appreciated. It's all good. And don't forget, if you have enjoyed this stream or anything I do on my channel, hit the like button, because that means the most. Hitting the like button is like one of the best things you can do for any streamer, because streaming on YouTube is a pain in the bum sometimes. I mean, I like it. It's fun, but there are things that do annoy me sometimes. You go there. We're going to take you apart. I can't remember why I bought... Oh, it's broken. Right, okay. I was going to say, I can't remember why I bought this one. It's a lot to undo though, isn't it? I think this might have been one of those, hey, I'll just buy this because it's only like a couple of grand. It's worth 600 and something quid at the moment. It's not worth a lot. But if we get it stripped down, we can find out what's wrong with it. And then whatever we spend on it is profit anyway. How could you tell? Rod, you're like... I know, you're like a guru. How can you tell that's what was broken? Or did it just tell you straight away and it's like, that bit? So that's the Corsair H150. This is the slowest part about doing this. Oh, okay. So I'm going to assume if it's like single digit figures, then you know what's wrong with it straight away. That helps, like, so much. Dude, you should make YouTube videos about all this crap, right? Or just tell me everything and then I'll make YouTube videos. Nah, I'm not making any more about this one. This game is good for streaming. It's not good for getting people to actually look into it. I suppose you just got to make sure it boots up now. Kaboom! So pay attention to this side lot then. If it's in single figures, then it's that issue. Got you. Thank you very much there, matey. Right, let's put all this back together now, shall we? This one reminds me of my power supply. I've got one of those Gamer Max 550s, and it's RGB as well. Because I went full. Well, I didn't mean to go full like RGB on my PC. It just happened. Didn't mean it. Ah, cheers, man. If I had the patience and like if I knew that way back when I first started playing this, I would have probably made that video. Because it's handy little bits and pieces like that people really do pay attention to. You just call it like quick find. Right. There we go, 3 PCs on eBay. I bought on eBay, tell me why. Right. Let's get rid of that piece of crud. I'm going to keep this around just in case someone goes, hey, I need to change my graphics card quick. Sell these off. I need the money more than anything. Power supplies, cables, we're all good. Case fans, we're okay. Jamie, what's up, dude? Welcome back. Cool. So that's that one done. Right. So let's check out these are my emails. That's fine. Anything am I instantly rejecting? No. Oh, Robert Nater. Seriously. I gotta do viruses for him. Don't know if you remember, I've been mining. Yeah, I remember. Right, PC on the market is growing so fast. Need to adapt to keep up. Tired of Mr. Fuzzface back on the cheaper cat food while I work this out. But he won't eat it. I guess he got used to the gourmet. So can you drop in 2 new graphics cards and make sure they're working? I need them back ASAP. So she's looking for... wow, okay. So I might just buy those graphics cards she's requesting then. Right. Graphics cards. No, graphics cards. Wow. She's got expensive taste. 1660s. That's 1,200 and 1,300. Yeah, it's exactly, it's that price. Bang on, and that's with delivery. Sure, there we go. Accept. Ah, fair enough. I did not know that. Give me a second. What we will do... ah, shouldn't have told me that. That's bad. Right. Not plugged... oh, look. Done. We'll give it a go. I mean, this one should do it. It's got a 2070 in it. So first off, I need to install this. Not yet. So now you got me going. Maybe I could do this. Admittedly, I mean, the other computers I did before are shocking, so there's no point. Not a lot. Yeah, I think you would lose. I think you would actually lose money if you just put it back on eBay with the same price. When it comes to sending it back to the customer, they tend to. You have to spend money. We shall see. Oh, really? See, I didn't know that. That's a. I don't think anybody's covered that either on YouTube. For what I can remember, I've never seen anyone actually say that. So. Downsides, I don't know if I could do that because you'd have to build 2 exactly the same PCs, put one on eBay at normal and then one at, like, that's been tested. And that's a lot of messing around. Right, let's get this done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy up all the stuff I need for the next job and then probably finish up. And then I'll come back in like a month's time and I'll go, what was I doing? And I've got all this stuff. Because that sounds about right for me. All good. There we go. Okay, so we've got that one. That's done. Nice. Yeah, I get it now. Someone's got a really long name. Jamie plays Farm Simulator 2019. Welcome to the party, pal. That's a really long name. It came up as in the screen. It was like, yep, I can't read that one. Right, so that one's done. That one's done. This one. Got a bit of an issue. My nephew came over yesterday, wanted to see my new gaming PC. I thought I'd show him my favourite games back in the day. Doom is a real beauty. I gave it a 10 out of 10 a PC. Okay. That one had a value of it. Yeah. Cheers, man. I see. Boom. I don't think of these things, so thank you. I still reckon it's one of the best games and the scariest games ever made. So I went online, grabbed a digital copy and Doom, but the menu screen looks way different than what I was expecting, and it's all running so slow I can't even play the first level. I did a bit of research. Apparently they made a new Doom. I guess I bought that by mistake, and I've spent money now, so I might as well enjoy it. Just have to upgrade my PC to this. So I've got to build a PC that's worth for Doom. All right, cool. We can do that. We can do that with $1,300. We can do that. Right. So will it run? Let's go Doom. Is it minimum? I'm going to assume he's just minimum spec. Recommended spec. Okay, 1300. Rightio. Right, move that over there. Move this way to there. Right. So he doesn't matter. We'll just go by the what they're telling us. So 9600. 9600. That one. Thank you very much. Now we need a graphics card. GTX 1080. Do I have one of those in stock, actually? That's the equivalent of it, isn't it? No, we'll sell it. We'll use the money. It's fine. Is this like these symbols here? So this is an upgrade job. These are all upgrade jobs. They're stories, right? Okay. GTX 1080. Yeah. Quite expensive for a GTX 1080, isn't it? I mean, a lot of this other stuff's going to be dirt cheap. So that's $655. So we're already, like, minus the $10, we're 970 quid. And we need to buy the rest of this stuff yet. Jeez. Oh, okay. So that's a damn good fan for 25 quid. The i5-96. What thing is this? 9600. So we're looking for a coffee lake. We need them. Yeah. I think so. Pretty sure they have. Right, so we need coffee lake motherboard. Let's try and find. This is gonna be really hard to do, I think. Oh no, there we go. $120. We'll take the Gigabyte Gaming 3. That's fine. So now we need a cooler. See, these smaller ones, well, I say smaller, these are massive, but like this one, Be Quiet Pure Rock Slim. This is like a really, really good airflow one. For 25 bucks, it's like, it's amazing. Everyone should use this cooler. Yeah. What's the budget on this? RAM, I need 8 gig of RAM. What's the cheapest 8 gig of RAM that we can get? Okay, what's the cheapest good 8 gig of RAM we can get? There you go, 60 bucks. I mean, that'll run dog slow though. But it's cheap. His budget's 1300, so virtual RAM 8 gig. Storage 40, so that's not too bad. Let's give him a decent storage. Let's give him like 500. Power supply, he's going to have at least a decent one. That'll do. And we need a case as well, so I'm going to have to skim back on a few things. Oh dear. That's a mid-tower, we'll take that. So that's $325 plus the $10, so I've gone over budget by like 10 quid. So what can we take a tenner out of this? Motherboard says Coffee Lake in it. So motherboard, Coffee Lake. So we opted to buy descending. So we were going to buy this one for 120. If we buy this one for 105, budget is 1,300 bang on, plus the 10. If we just we're paying for the delivery, so it doesn't really matter. So that's fine. That's all good. That's fine. That's fine. Suppose I could have just upgraded his computer, but he would have needed a new motherboard. He would have needed a new chip. Worst comes to worst, all the stuff is I'm just going to use it anyway for something else. It's fine. It's okay. I'm in the market for some upgrades performance wise. Can you aim for a benchmark of 22,141? Can you put 32 gig of RAM in, please? That's $2,500. Hold on, so he's hold on. He's hitting 22,056. And he wants 22,141. This would just, you could just upgrade the RAM and be done with this, right? He's got 16 gig. All we have to do is literally upgrade the RAM. HyperX Predator DDR4. That's all we will have to do to that. HyperX. That one. Oh no, not that one, because that's the 8 gig one. $16 gig. That one. 3,000, yeah. So that's the right one. Am I reading that right? Seriously. So he's running 2 graphics cards which are completely different from one another, so he's not getting that link. But his computer's running at 22,000 benchmark, and he only needs 22,141. We could literally just put the RAM in, and maybe have to upgrade the graphics card, and that's it. That seems a bit simple to me. We'll do it. They're all going to be here for the next day then. On that note, it's been fun. I want to say thank you very much for everyone coming by. I'm going to head off now because in Venice I streamed Friday, streamed today. Well, we did Thursday and Friday. I've done 4 days worth of streaming at night. I'm shattered beyond belief. Guys, it's been amazing to have you here. Thank you very much for everything. I'll probably be streaming bits and pieces throughout the week because I'm not releasing any videos next week. I'm actually recording and trying to get things done. Then I can just belt all that stuff out as I go, so it's all good. So thank you very much for kicking by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button below for all other updates. And I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else I do on the channel. Until then, I want to say thank you very much for kicking by. Peace out. Have fun. Enjoy everything you guys do. Kaboom! Fist bump to you. I'm still tired.